My research is about the Irish economic crisis and the European economic crisis. And specifically, I look at the media, how the media talks about, let's say, the housing bubble, the housing crash, about austerity, about the bank guarantee, and all those steps we took to respond to the crisis. So I have two books that talk about this. One is specifically about the media, and the other one is more about the various policies that were used, mostly revolving around austerity. So, for example, how the higher education sector has been influenced by cuts in funding for our operations, how the healthcare system has been influenced by those cuts, and the housing problems in the country, homelessness and deprivation and things like that. So it's pretty much Irish-centered, but with implications beyond the country. My research is important, I think, because it has a critical aspect. So, of course, it's not purely normative. It's based on actual data and reading and interviews. But the goal, if I can put it easily, is to make the country better, more equal, for example, where you have less of an inequality in power and in financial terms, for example. So my research contributes to that because let's say when I look at the media, I find in my research that the media tends to give the view from the government and the elite sectors mostly. So if you have other views, more critical views that challenge those strategies, you'll be excluded from the media. There are exceptions, but mostly that's what we find. So the importance of that, of course, is that if you are aware of that, you can have a more diversified media, a broader media that includes more voices from sectors of the population that wouldn't have as much power as others. And so it would give a more pluralistic or more democratic media. So that's the main importance. Again, if you broaden it out to society in general, again, it's to respond better to challenges we face. For example, now we're in some kind of recovery. How can we make it better? How can we make it more equal? And how can we not go back to the boom and bust strategies that we had before? So that's the importance of my research.